Hi there. So this will be a gentle, roughly 10-minute practice. All you will need is a mat or a soft surface, and if you have any problems sitting on your heels, you could grab a cushion or a pillow to push between your bum and your heels. And we're going to begin in Shavasana, so lying down on your mat. Legs are stretched out, feet can fall out to the sides. You might like to have one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart center, or allow your arms to fall out to the sides, palms facing up. And close down your eyes here for a minute. And just noticing your breath, filling up your body. Exhale, pouring out. As you inhale, imagine your breath is coming all the way down to your fingers and your toes. And exhale, pouring out. So we'll take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhaling in through the nose and exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. So when you're ready, take a deep inhale. Fill your lungs to full capacity, all the way up to your throat. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, fresh air coming in. Exhale, pouring out, letting go of any stale air. Inhale, filling up with energy, with life. And exhale, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. Bring your arms overhead, blinking open the eyes, and stretching from your fingers all the way to your toes, lengthening your whole body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, round through the spine, bring your nose up to your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stretching from your fingers to your toes. Exhale, curling into a ball. One more here. Inhale, stretching, make yourself as long as you can. And exhale, give yourself a great big hug. Drop your head and shoulders onto the mat. Keep your knees bent. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, drop your knees over to the right, coming into a gentle twist here. Right hand might come to the outside of the left thigh, twisting through your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Maybe your left shoulder comes onto the mat. If it's comfortable, stretch your left hand over to the left. Gaze can be up to the ceiling or over to the left. Inhale, filling up, fresh air coming in, filling up your torso. Exhale, twisting, rinsing out like a cloth. One more inhale here. And exhale, slowly come back to center. And we'll change sides. So dropping your knees over to the left. Twisting from your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Left hand come to the outside of the right thigh. You can stretch your right hand over to the right if that feels comfortable. Inhale, fresh air coming in, filling up. Exhale, pouring, rinsing out. Inhale, filling up. And exhale, slowly coming back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Drop your left foot onto the mat. Coming into a figure 4, so cross your right ankle onto your left thigh. Use your right hand to push your right knee away. Right foot is flexed. So a few options here. We could stay like this, opening up through the hip. Option to interlace your fingers behind the back of your left thigh, pulling your left knee in towards your chest. And if you want to, you can straighten that left leg. If you have it straight, point and flex the toes. And make some circles in one direction and the other direction. Keep that right knee pushing away from you, opening up the hip. And we'll release. Bringing both of your feet flat on the mat, changing sides. So left ankle comes onto the right thigh. Use your left hand to push your left knee away. Left foot is flexed. You could stay like this. You might like to interlace your fingers behind the back of your right thigh. Maybe you straighten your right leg up to the ceiling. Again, point and flex, waking up the calf and the hamstrings. Circles in one direction. Still pushing that left knee away and changing direction. And slowly releasing wherever you are. Bring your knees back into your chest And we'll roll over onto on our heels. So this is where you could take your pillow if you need it, or folded up blanket, whatever you have, to come to sit on your heels if this isn't comfortable. So lengthen through the spine, grounding down to the sit bones, crown of the head to the ceiling. And we'll just make some chin circles, waking up our neck. So drop your chin down to your chest, over to the right ear to the right shoulder, back behind, chin is up to the ceiling, left ear to the left shoulder, coming back, chin to chest, all the way around. And we'll change directions. Coming back to center, roll your shoulders up, back and down, and interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms back behind you, opening up your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a deep inhale, lengthening the front of your body, opening across your chest, across your heart center. Straighten those arms out behind. Exhale, pouring out. Take a deep inhale, opening up. And on your exhale, if it's comfortable for you, fold yourself forward. Bring your forehead down towards the mat, as close as you can, bring it to the mat. Bringing that fist up towards the ceiling. So just come as far as is comfortable for you. Inhale, feeling up. Exhale, pouring out. Release your hands. Let go of that fist and stretch your hands out in front of you for a child's pose. So knees could stay together, or if you want to, you can bring them apart, but your big toes are still touching. Inhale, lengthen your spine, crawl your fingers forward. Exhale, sink yourself down. Nice deep breath, filling the lungs to full capacity. Exhale, pouring out. Crawl your fingers over to the left side of your mat, coming off your mat. Inhale, lengthening that right side waist. Exhale, pouring out, coming back to center. And we'll change sides. Crawling your fingers over to the right. Inhale, lengthening that left side waist. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. Come over onto your hands and knees into your tabletop position. So hands are shoulder distance apart, wrists are set underneath the shoulders. And we'll take some cat cows. So inhale, opening up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, push your tailbone back behind. And exhale for your angry cat, pushing your spine up towards the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale, coming through, opening up. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. One more inhale, coming through. And exhale, chin to chest. Coming back to center. Tuck your toes. Hover your knees off the mat. Think about engaging your core. So bring your belly button in towards your spine, nice and strong. And lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. So roll your shoulders up, back and down, getting length from the wrists all the way to the hips. Keep a deep bend in the knees for the moment. And then we can walk on our dog, bending one knee and straightening the other. Finding stillness in your downward facing dog, hips are up and back, push your belly and your ribs back towards your thighs, and bring yourself forward into a plank. So wrists are under the shoulders again, just stay here for one moment, and then drop your knees directly below you. So we're not in a tabletop, we're in a long tabletop. Untuck your toes, bend your elbows, squeeze them towards each other, and lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Fingers are spread into the mat. Big toes are touching. Take an inhale, open up to a very gentle baby cobra. Exhale to lower back down. Two more of these. Inhale, just coming up as far as feels good for you. Lengthening your front body. Exhale to lower down. One more, pushing into your hands. Lift your chin and chest. Squeeze the elbows towards the ribs. And exhale to lower back down. Tuck your toes. Push yourself back onto your knees. And sit back onto your heels again. And just close down your eyes here for a moment. Bring your hands into prayer in front of your chest. And I invite you to set an intention for the rest of your day. It might be something simple, like in times of stress and anxiety, you stop breathe, and reset. And thank your body for taking time out for this gentle practice this morning. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it.